It's a really good ass album. It is. Yeah. Don't go been fire, yo. I just want y'all to like continue to support. Back on 74 is fire though. My motherfucking nigga. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Oh wait, we gotta cut that up. One of these. Again. One of these hoes gonna do it. There it is. There it is. Keep it up there.
I only remember that one. I always forgetting what the other ones are.
Low key, that's the one that matters. Good day, good evening,
On
good
time.
afternoon, whenever you see this. Hey, this was a fucking journey to set up, yo.
It was. But
Whenever y'all, if ever y'all engage with that man, the man, the myth, the legend, Keith Good News. Hey, yo, give
him his props.
give him a lot. Yeah, give him some stuff. Give him a high five. Well, don't invade personal boundaries. But this shit here, yeah, yo, that nigga's a legend, a fucking a myth. Cause, whew.
So
But we're here, guys.
This officially means like we are completely independent.
Anybody out there want to do a little intern? Or ain't gonna turn you down, but because we are
fully independent, man.
I know people might forget this. I just want it always to be put out there, as it's not like a toot your horn thing. We are like by trade, fucking like mental health professionals. This shit, boy, yeah, yo, YouTube University. I stand by
and resiliency.
Yeah, I stand by YouTube University, trade schools. Like I like my field. Therefore, this is the only route available. But hey, yeah, I respect people who are like good at their craft, because that nigga made this shit look like he could do this. I could not do this to you over the phone. Like I would have to be there. The way he could like maneuver this shit over the phone is also some wild shit. But anyways,
I mean, if you tinker with it enough, I think you could. But that's
I also know that I understand everybody like tinkering. What's that shit? It's a certain side of the internet. You say, I just tinkered a while. We don't have time to tinker because life. It's not wrong, but I don't know. I go back and forth about that. Like they be true, but I be sometimes have my moments like, oh yeah, y'all be killing me. We all depressed. Okay, like goddamn, like every day is some shit about how the world's not world, and for you in particular. It's like, yo, man, we all fucked up out here. Security. I hope something. I gotta start going. There's some of y'all out there just thugging it out. Fuck that, man.
I'll be honest with you. There's some people. I've talked to a few people that are like, yeah, I've been in therapy since insert whatever adolescent age. Like, you still think like this?
Hey, that's
not clients, just people I know in my personal life that I've come across.
That's a good point. When somebody tells you that they've been involved, it makes you think like, where were you at, or like how good of a interaction are you having in these? Like, is it are you guys doing the?
I try not to look at the therapist that way and go in that direction of like, how good is your therapist? But I do have the thought of like putting it on them, because you got to be accountable to your own perspective and things of that nature. So although it does creep in my mind of like, hey, I don't know if your therapist, I really redirect it to, are you really listening and comprehending your therapist, or are you just, they engage with you to a point of enabling you because you just tune out what they actually try and tell you, and you just gonna do your own shit anyway, and they play damage control afterwards? Like, how does that really work?
Yeah, I could say I still put the dynamic of that back on them, because you could be the greatest therapist on earth, but I can't work with no materials. So like, depending what you go in there and like, it makes it a much longer journey for me to like pull from what you're saying. But if you go in there and be like, I just got a little frustrated at work, and like, if people are smart enough, you can kind of dance around. Like, you got to do a lot of real work to pull out the issues. So I feel like if you go in there and don't kind of fully divulge some stuff, then you might not really be doing the process like justice. Be like, oh, I'll go to therapy, and then say, yeah, but what you talking about in there? Like, what are you going in there for? Because if you're going in there, you know, kind of putting together a scenario, you're not really going to therapy. Like you know, you just kind of going and sitting here.
Or you say, are you going? Or are you engaging? Like, are you intentionally engaging? Or are you going to just for the sake of going? Like I've heard some people share some mindsets, and I'd be like, hey, what's your therapist say about that? I've had that a few times. Where somebody shares something, I'd be like, well, what's your therapist say about that session? And they like, well, my therapist says, and they tell me some shit that it's like, ain't no way your therapist
you ain't telling this shit.
told you that you were completely normal and okay saying the shit that you saying. I've heard people, there's nothing wrong with me. You always talk to me like there's something wrong with me. Everything is wrong with the world and nothing is wrong with me. It's the world's fault. And I'd be like, ain't no way your therapist told you that mindset right there was completely normal and justified, and there's no issue with that thought process at all.
Ain't never you.
Nothing at all is like, not to say that you got to be completely fucked up to have an issue. Like you can have I've asked people like, did your therapist share your diagnosis with you? Did they tell you what they don't have a diagnosis? Like, you gonna tell me? Because one, I can see a diagnosis right now, but two, you know, in order for us to legally and ethically like write notes and keep records of this shit, we have to give you a diagnosis. So you have a diagnosis.
Y'all ain't bust out no skills. Not a one. It's a bunch of you. Ain't not a one of them hoes.
They just, even them asking you, how was your week? What are some things that you struggle with, or what's the highlight from that? Those are scaling questions. They just may not be using a number, but they're trying to gauge and measure how you are on a week-to-week basis. So don't tell me that you ain't getting it. The synapses ain't firing, and that's okay.
Yeah, there's a thing though. Like if somebody discusses like, I don't know, like, because now it's really fucked up. And this is obviously I've expressed, this is obviously one of my like big pet peeves is like mental health is trendy. So everybody wants to be like fucking healed. And that's not, it's across the board. I'm not, I mean, y'all say healed more in y'all little posts and I make fun of them, but it's niggas too. Like everybody is healed and, you know, doing the work. And it's like, hey, what that look like though? Because God, y'all say that so much.
You know how I know that you're not healed? Because you say that you're healed.
That's a bar. Oh, yo, I gotta give Chardon some credit. That motherfucker was saying something to me a couple weeks ago, and she got more or less that same bar off. And I was like, I did a good job. I did a good job.
Hey,
yeah,
cameraman, even though it's not really a cameraman, camera stand. Zoom in on us. I know you can't, but when you edit it, you might be able to do Chardon.
That's a good point. I can do that.
Come here. You might get irritated by us sometimes, but you're slowly becoming us.
Oh no, it's not that slow. It's where
you're gonna love it over here.
Oh yeah, she's like I give her. She's at a good moderate pace. Like she's not at full sprint, but it's a good little jog.
She
like,
getting there. Yeah, she still got to address herself in some areas.
She got
I'm
a
sure.
good little,
and
this shit is goofy out here.
She coming to outside. Come on, baby.
Yeah, I remember my mid-20s. So you get a lot of, it's a lot of shit get cranked in them. Like get to that mid to latter. Oh yeah, what you call when you cross 25? You working on the latter side.
That's because your brain is finally functional.
Yeah, that latter side's a motherfucker. If you hit that stride, boys, yeah, this is bullshit in here. This is not it.
You don't like how this smells right now. I don't like none of this shit.
Yeah.
I'm going ahead and bust open this sugar daddy.
Oh, yeah, this is
just because I can.
Candy.
Just because we got visuals.
Oh yeah,
here.
It's butt naked costume holiday coming up.
Absolutely.
The candy.
It's whole season.
Dead ass. Is it really a season?
Halloween?
I feel like, yeah, don't you like, hoes never get caught. Ain't you? You gotta be a hoe all the time. I'd be trying to be like, fake, like this is your opportunity to be a hoe.
We are in a time right now where wholeness is extremely acceptable.
Is there a difference between a hoe and a slut? Are those different things?
I think that those are two different things.
What's the difference?
Well, for me, para mí, I think when it comes to whores, hoes, whatever the case is, I think those women that are like doing sex in exchange for stuff.
Okay.
Whereas a slut is just somebody you're just deplorable. You're nasty. You like to do some nasty things, or you may be sexually promiscuous outside of the normal realm.
Okay, that makes sense. They had this They had like coincidentally, they had this conversation more or less on the good old JBP, but nobody brought up the term slut. So
yeah,
that was makes sense. But yeah,
I don't have an
sense.
issue with either if you're honest about it.
I mean, yeah, this shit, live life. You know, sex work is work and all that other shit.
Yeah, no, it's respectable. I don't like you lying about it. Don't try and say one thing but you're doing another thing. That's contradictory and that's a trigger for me. So don't do that. But
yeah, I feel
other
like
than that, we don't slut shame or whore shame at all.
I feel like you get much farther just being like, I'm into the fucking filth. And also, you know, you got to kind of split the middle as a nigga, because like if you want somebody you want somebody who know what the fuck they doing, in order to do that, you have to have, you know, experiences. You might not know, you know, I know people talk about, you know, you don't have to have 50,000 people, and you don't. But you know, you also, you know, y'all be trying to say y'all be getting real filthy with one motherfucker. Maybe not. I don't know.
It's people out there that don't want somebody that's super experienced. Not that they want a complete version, but there's people that's like, I don't mind if I have somebody that's not super experienced or well versed and I have to learn some things with them or teach them. I'm okay with that. There are people like that out there. I think the issue may be going back to the front situation. Like, there's a lot of people that front as if they are slutty, hoary, nasty, freaky, kinky, whatever the case is. And then somebody finds out because they interact with you that you ain't really what you've been saying. You've been portraying to the people that you was, you know, up here somewhere, and you really not where you say that you be. Sexy Red.
I saw a white woman. Wait a minute. That was a thing. I'm not gonna lie. There's news that's happened that I just intentionally didn't pay attention to. I saw that headline and I was like, oh well, you know. I mean, don't put nobody fucking shit out. That's weird. But I just, yeah, I couldn't give a shit.
I did.
Yeah,
I didn't partake.
I'm like, you can enlighten me, because all I saw was like, I didn't put my sex tape out there. I was like, okay,
it was. I saw because I ended up going into the Twitter and it was trending. So I saw one clip of it. But I saw that post and I was like, huh? And then I looked at some of the comments. I think my main issue with that, to be honest. So apparently her sex tape was put in her IG story and she said it wasn't her, whatever, whether it was you or not, I don't really care. We can speak on that at some point. But a lot of what I took issue with in the comments were people like shaming her vagina.
What it look like?
Yeah, because like, you know, I get the jokes of like, yeah, your song is my pussy pink.
See, but y'all don't be knowing what the fuck body parts look like.
They don't, but a lot of people are like, her pussy's dark as fuck. She don't hurt. That shit ain't as pink as she says it is. First off, she's a dark-skinned woman. What do you think dark-skinned woman vagina is going to look like? You're shaming somebody, making yourself look stupid. The clip that I saw, it looked like a regular dark-skinned vagina, very dark on the outside, and then you open it up, and on the inside, when you get past the labia, then you can see some pink. That looks like a normal person's vagina to me, but they were trying to shame her into it. Definitely, her pussy look dry. Her pussy don't look like, it look like whatever, black and mild lips or some shit. Like, it's just a lot of derogatory narratives. And then when I saw it, I was like, that looks like normal, regular vagina. Why are y'all shaming her for being a regular ass person? But I do get a lot of people saying like, it's mid. You talk real big on your songs, and then this didn't look like what you portray. Granted, not everybody has an A performance every single time.
Well, you motherfuckers, you niggas be lying in their songs, but
they are human beings. So I guarantee they lie in their songs, because the rest of you motherfuckers lie on a daily basis about what you can and can't do. There's not a lot of honest people walking around. It ain't too many people that's like fucking say Charlemagne. He be like, yeah, I have an average sized penis. This, blah, blah, blah. I am not this. I am not that. It's not a lot of people that are going to be that honest about themselves because they don't want to deal with the scrutiny. But they are quick to scrutinize others. That is not okay.
That nigga will bring some dick talk into a conversation.
I appreciate it, because at least to me, it's kind of like what I said before of like, I'm not doing the no homo pause type thing. Like it's stupid. It's
This shit
childish.
be funny. I'm gonna say some shit. Fuck you niggas.
Yeah. So for him, he's like, I'm comfortable in my sexuality. I don't really give a shit. I'll talk and joke about whatever because I can. It's similar to the shit from T-Pain this week.
Oh
Of
yeah,
him talking about LL in his video.
yeah. That was yeah.
Everybody was trying to come at him on some homophobic stuff.
Boy,
As if
fuck
my
y'all. I'm
wife's
not popping in
sitting
the
like-
streets. I don't give a fuck what you niggas.
I don't
like.
care. My
Yeah, I
wife
give
is
a
literally
fuck.
sitting behind me, and we have talked about us doing threesomes and the lot of it all. And y'all, because I'm commenting that I could this dude dick print and swing it in the video, and I'm you guys are so uncomfortable with your sexuality. I can't joke. That's
Yeah, that makes sense because people like not to just shit on the sexy red thing or whatever, but it's like to say also people in their songs like y'all not fucking like that. Some of y'all not fucking like that at all, but y'all not fucking like that all the time. But also y'all in the comments be making should be like y'all niggas don't have like sex with people often because
it's
even
makes
as
me
a
think
dirt.
of Suki because Suki got an OnlyFans, and I done came across some of her stuff, and I'd be like, it ain't. She ain't doing it like she says she do it in her songs, but I also understand you're a regular person and you're not doing this alone. You're with another individual, so the performance is going to kind of be balanced on.
Listen, there was a
y'all.
show. There was a show that was on Netflix, and it was like where the lady put the fucking sex dungeons in people's homes, like they had their own sex rooms.
We watched that.
Yep. Some of them sex rooms was made, but like the concept is that yo, Joe Schmo and them, yeah, some days, yeah, we can pull this motherfucking apparatus off, and that's the only thing I can describe it as is an apparatus because it's finna get some outrageous shit getting done in this room. But also the fucking 4 kids we made, to be honest, those was made on some regular hump days. Like we was just in the laundry room having some regular sex.
I got a quickie off before I went to work, and I was not in full control of what I was doing. I just kind of slid a little. Damn. Whatever. I ain't worried about it. Got a quickie, couldn't hold it like you normally do, and you got your nut off. Both of y'all satisfied, so you can go off and have a good day at work. And ta-da! 9 months later,
Joe,
here you come.
I feel like more and more shows I've had to talk about Nick because Nick, it's be a lot of. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of y'all women be fucking shitting on y'all fucking contemporaries in here, and like, we be seeing that in the comments. But niggas be saying goofy shit because like y'all niggas be acting like y'all don't be having like regular sex. Nobody do that shit all the time. Like, or y'all be saying like that's what a pussy look like, and I'm like, this is not the conversation to have that because that shit that looks like a regular. What outside have y'all been doing? Y'all be commenting on shit, and they be like, oh, y'all niggas don't have sex. Like y'all niggas do not be having good, at least not good sex. Y'all is weird.
I'll add to that a little bit in that I think that porn and things of that nature have become even more nuanced now to where people comment based off the performative porn stuff that they see on a regular basis on like OnlyFans or things of that nature on people's Twitter. So they may not even really understand what regular sex looks like anymore. Everybody just went straight from sex being taboo to now eating ass is a regular thing, when before, just not too long ago, about 5 to 10 years ago, people were shamed. It was only a certain select few of people, that was able to admit that you'd eat smash and it wouldn't be the face all scrunched up. Now it's so regular, everybody talks about it because they're used to seeing it done in performative ways.
Shit, everybody talking about
things
it
of that nature, but that don't mean you doing it, and it don't mean
who
you really
ass?
doing it when you do
it.
it.
And you eating ass. Everybody eating ass. But like, yeah, I can ride with that because I feel like everybody, even these motherfuckers on the OnlyFans and shit, like, look, bro, like I feel like everybody into everything. But you think she walking around with this motherfucking squid arm up her ass every day? Every day?
Some of them are recording something every day.
But hey, yo,
even that is an issue because you record that stuff every day, but I don't see you interacting with human beings on a regular basis. Either. It's just you, the camera, and
I'm not knocking nobody, but you put
the
a
squid
fucking
billies out here doing your thing.
You put a squid arm the size of my fucking calf in your every day, yo.
You wake up in the morning and say, "This is what I'm doing today."
Yeah, yo, you eat that shit fall out straight from as soon as you eat some shit, just right out like that. That shit don't even die. Humans are amazing because where the fuck does it all go?
I mean,
that shit.
Snap back.
Yeah, yo, you gotta go to hospital. Like, yeah, you got to go to the hospital.
No, it's just your body your body and in totality, your mind, your emotions, your thoughts, your physical, they all adjust to what you do on a regular basis.
Pretty yeah, shit.
The vagina is no different.
I've given birth in reverse, baby. That baby walked out of there that third time. That shit you been doing. That nigga smooth said, "Oh, I'm out of here." Like, fucking.
I can't say if that's a bad thing. I've never given birth, so hey, that might be a trade-off of like childbirth ain't as difficult because I didn't put a lot of stuff in there, so that coming out of there is really
Yeah. With that, like if you was a regular person, I don't know if you could do that regularly as pregnant. So maybe like over the course of the pregnancy, it shifts everything back. But I'm like, shit, if you just being completely ignorant man take on this, like if you just slamming that motherfucker full of just items on a regular, just fucking just grab that stool and put it in this motherfucker, like oil it up, put half of that couch up my ass, like at some point, man, you know, like shit,
that's diagnosable.
Yeah, you just fucking, you know,
because I've seen some people have made their platform off of that too, of like having sex or doing promiscuous things in random spaces, like women. I'm gonna sit on this street cone and put my vagina on it, or I'm gonna suck off the gas pump at the gas station, or lick on the doorknob, or just like
that's dangerously corny because that shit gross.
I think. I mean, I get that you may be doing it for performative reasons. You know, you're trying to appease to the crowd and all this other stuff. Some people gonna like it. Some people maybe think it's disgusting. Either way, you're gonna get attention for it, which could help build your platform. So I get it in that regard, but I also don't get it in that regard. It's diagnosable, histrionic. I've said it before. Social media is full of narcissists and histrionic personality disorder.
Yeah, wow for that. I mean, you know, but if if you, I don't know, man, shit. At this point, if you want to fuck the gas station lady, you know, you got that 91 pussy. Good for you. I don't really want no diesel dick. It's a lot. There's a lot going on. Like,
this is super unleaded.
Yeah, that's. There's probably a kink for it. There's a kink for everything.
There is a kink for
gas kink is
everything.
Gas kink. You
find. I know we say don't kink shame, and I'm not gonna shame you for it, but I am gonna say
little arsonist love. You know, like, hey yo, them niggas had to be. Some of them sounds was drug sounds. Just
oh, those were full blown strains.
Shit,
straining. I don't know what to put here. Just you saw how James Brown was.
Yo, that's
we know he was on some things and stuff.
What was that? That Bootsy Collins story where like you let a nigga just be like not knowing walk into just a whole cup full of fucking acid and perform. That's talent out of this world.
I mean, Funkadelic, Parliament, they had some stories too.
Yeah, see, yeah. Yo, like acid is just you niggas up here like, you know, I was high, I was on the fuck you, man. Them niggas was on that shit.
But they use that for a lot of the same excuses we use it for today, as far as it helps with my artistry. It helps me be more creative and all the other.
I hear you. And I'm riding with you to a degree, but when I'm not supporting, this is not a. But when the motherfuckers was tapping that motherfucking vein on that heroin, boy, did we get some goddamn hits. Like, we got some fucking classic joints. If we talking about the drugs that get the shit going, that motherfucking acid and that goddamn heroin, niggas tap that vein, some shit happened.
Because the opioid music ain't hitting the same way.
Yeah, nah, bro. Yeah, right here just fucking. Just it's the same song too. Like y'all niggas make the same track.
Yeah, no. The abusing prescription drugs music ain't nowhere near the same as the illegal street drugs music. So
yeah, y'all just like y'all dancing and y'all trying to see when Ray, it's different. Ray was running from his and ran straight into what you say. Like, yeah, yo, like nigga was avoiding childhood just immense trauma and ran straight to the fucking stage and got him a bunch of Grammys.
Running away from things you can't see.
I had, when I first saw that movie, like going in knowing that he had like a drug, I was so tuned in to him having sight before, and it like because that movie would have fucked me up if I was like, what do you trip off of if you've never seen anything? I thought he was born blind at first, and I was like, yo, what do you like? It's dark. Like I'm not trying to, I swear, I'm just like, what fucks you up if you've never seen nothing and then you get high? That's some crazy shit.
I mean, they say Stevie can see, so how does Stevie trip? Because he can see, but he can't see.
I mean, maybe shit get unblurry. Did he ever get high? I mean, I figure in my mind everybody got high, but like, you know,
I wouldn't put it past Stevie that he's had a few experiences.
I got some ribbons in the sky, baby.
That's what he was seeing.
Hey, yo, what if it's something? Damn. Cause how the fuck you know what a ribbon look like? Never mind. I'm sorry. But yeah, that makes sense. I forgot, man. Live is live. I mean, I never edit anything anyways, but it's something about live, like, because y'all just let me have a free platform to just vomit my thoughts. Yeah, we didn't I definitely didn't do this with any type of prep. This is definitely like, we should have prepped and like stuff, but I didn't. I thought about having a conversation about the immense numbers of like divorces that have been happening, but I didn't give a fuck who did it. I know like Jeezy got divorced, and I know Dame got divorced, and then like 7, 8 other motherfuckers got divorced. What's wrong with y'all in the marriage community?
What you mean? What's wrong with them? They doing the same thing they've been doing. 53%, right?
That's true.
Ain't nothing changed.
Yeah,
at all. They are staying exactly the same. But yeah, we had them.
What's that page? Nigga said Black Marriage Movement. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I follow that page as well.
Take these quotes off. Shut this shit the fuck up.
No, this shit is working. Take this shit down now.
Fucking liars.
But who else was it? Tiana. They got separated. Tiana and Iman. I don't know if they were married, but they say that they are separated.
I thought they were married.
I don't know.
I'm throwing them in there.
Relationship.
Fuck it. I'm throwing them in there.
Divorce, separated, estranged, whatever stuff you want to throw in there.
Yeah, y'all didn't listen to Stedman with his 9 steps. Whatever he doing, he figured it out. Stedman
has been in his position and enjoying it comfortably since before we were born, without issue.
Niggas got high and felt, hugged them. They was hugging themselves up. That might be lit when they high though. You know,
sensory play, also a kink.
Dame Dash, stay leaving and getting left. She left him? That's crazy.
Not,
or did he leave her?
Oh, Dame Dash. I'm sorry. I was thinking of Lillard.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't know Dame Dash had somebody.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. And I know this is like the one that everybody talks about. That Anthony Anderson shit, boy. And here's the thing that I think is the stupidest response to that. Like, and I've always, man, yo, she like that shit. When you get more money, it's going up, boy. And I don't know, man. Like, I was having I think this was a conversation I was having. It might have been a Chardon conversation. It was somebody conversation, and it was just like, if you were say like, I don't fucking know, like a Tory Hart, I think that's her name. Like, you know, she was there for the buildup of him, and like obviously, like it's pretty. I mean, I don't know, I'm not, but like she contributed to the success. Like she's funny, he's funny, you know, blah blah blah. Obviously, you get a fat fucking, you know, chunk. And I'm gonna really fuck with you. Like, you know, they have a good relationship, and I'm sure there's been other whatevers. But like, unless I have like a Denzel Washington story where like you took this nigga to fucking like, you know, acting classes and
Samuel L.
Yeah, like she
stuck with the way.
I was
drug addiction and all.
Crack, nigga, like you get it all, baby. Like what the fuck? All these fucking lights, lightsabers, Nick Fury, every fucking bit. Cause I was, when I was, you was with me when I wasn't. Fuck yeah, I was really Gator, and you was, fuck that. They deserve every bit of the shit.
Absolutely.
If I don't hear that story from, like, I just don't get it. And here's what I think. Here's what I think is stupid when y'all say this shit like, niggas be scared of getting married and shit, talking about getting half, and they don't have that money. Bitch, that's why I'm more scared. I don't have anything else to give. Like, I'm ultra terrified. There is no such thing where I can like throw like what's that, 20 grand, 200 grand? Either way, any one of those, 20 or 2, I don't have that to throw a month at any fucking body. So yeah, nigga, I'm fucking terrified. Are you fucking crazy?
Yes.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yes.
And
yes,
now
yes.
it's all these weird rules. If you sit with a motherfucker too long, it's certain yearly things that, like, even if you have like a prenup, if you fucking
Domestic partnership.
yeah, if you sitting down this long and you acquire some shit, boy,
I think it's
like
6 years.
yeah, it's like 6 years for one, and then something else is like 14 years. Like, yo, you gotta, hey, yo, relax. You fuck around and be a goddamn Tyrese, even though I'm
He
been
tried to protect himself.
even though I'd be very critical of Tyrese, because I just always wonder, like, who you picking, bro? Because I just feel like we've seen, and I might be completely, but I just always feel like I've seen Tyrese more on the internet instead of, what I'm here for is music and fucking jokes and car movies. It'd be like some weird female shit. And I'm like, hey, yo, like, you are like in the
Hurting.
yeah, I'd be forgetting. You almost like you don't forget what he's done, but it's almost like, yo, you're like arguably in like this pantheon of like the R&B niggas. Why the fuck you get these are
That's what it gets you.
yeah, these little goofs, nigga.
You're
Like
singing "Sweet Lady" so damn hard, and I guess she wasn't so sweet now, is she? Same thing with Jaheim. What they say about him, you see what happened when he put that woman first. You see
man,
where he
shit,
ended up.
it's loud shit, man. That's a I don't know if I missed that fucking behind the music shit with him, but that need a story because that shit.
Him fucking what's that boy name? Fucking Voodoo. The album was Voodoo. D'Angelo and fucking Angie Stone.
Yeah,
a lot of y'all was singing all that lovey-dovey, and
it
got the best of you. They was mistreating your ass like a mug, and then the fall off cometh.
Yeah, I don't know. It's and I'm not any fucking like relationship expert, but it is just something about I don't know what it is with this marriage shit, but it just been such a bunch back to back, and
a lot of the people that ain't get married is having long, healthy relationships, or their relationships were long and healthy until they got married, and then they end up separating shortly after getting married, but were together fine for a decade plus before that.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Like, I always feel like I know. I mean, I know this is a wild oversimplification, but I always feel like it. So sometimes that should be sounding like what you did, to get the job, motherfucker, stop doing to keep the job, or I don't know, like this sense of like, oh, I've made it, as opposed, and I don't know, I always feel like that kind of undermines the entire relationship because I don't know, nigga, this shit just clearly is not the thing that set y'all up or whatever. And I've always felt like, not trying to say like, I don't know, I'm not really anti-marriage, but I just always feel like that to me has always been some shit that was like, hey, this really is not some shit you really take seriously if a motherfucker's like, well, if it's not putting no motherfucking ring on it, then it's like, bro, that nigga gave you a kidney or whatever the fuck. Like, you remember when you needed this, that, and the third, and that nigga didn't have it, but he figured out a way to get it, and then you fucking had it. Like, yeah, you don't have like a ring, but also like, maybe you can shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I just feel like that shit is like, real.
I don't like the mindsets that we have when we're single about single life and marriage. So that lets me know that how we're going to approach and be in marriage is not going to have it last very long.
Make a valid fucking point.
So we overlook stuff from the beginning stages and think that it's going to not be problematic later on, which is definitely not the case.
That's a good point. And I don't know, every time motherfuckers like do the marriage shit, it just always seems like even the content about it just seems like, I don't know. I've always been like opposed to these shits where it's just like the idea of like, y'all like this fucking like this idea of a thing. Like, I like the idea of a fucking Lamborghini until I seen some motherfucker sit in that bitch. And I'm like, this is really uncomfortable. Like, I don't know how to drive this bitch. This shit does not function the way I thought it was.
But it depends on your intention. Because you can still get in said Lamborghini and learn how to navigate it, how to drive it properly, how to fit in it properly, make modifications and all this other stuff. It's going to cost you time, effort, and energy, but you can learn how to become comfortable and even master maneuvering this situation with enough time and intention. Say, for instance, for me, I liked the idea of non-monogamy and polyamory. And then I actually start doing the shit, and I'm still an advocate for it. It's still a beautiful thing, but that shit takes a lot of work. it takes more work than y'all give it credit for needing, because it ain't easy.
Well, I think yours, and all of y'all who dance in the space, honestly, takes work. Everybody else, y'all just won't fuck on people, and that's fine. But you could just really fuck on people.
Fuck on or fuck over.
Yeah, I just feel like everybody, like if y'all was being honest, y'all not really like poly. Y'all just like, I'm hurt and I don't want to be in no relationship. Just say you want to fuck this person or go to
It's some people that agree to it. We actually had this conversation. I won't say we. They had it in supervision. I was just supervising it and paying attention and providing resources, because I don't have to do supervision anymore until I'm leading it, because
Man.
give me my letters, bitch. But other than that, they were having a conversation about non-conventional relationships and talking about polyamory and people that have had conversations with clients that are in those spaces. And a lot of the times for men and women, it's been, my partner wants to open it up, and I'm just going to do that to make them happy. Or I'm going to do this to try and appease to them and heal the relationship. Or one example is like, they've cheated on their partner 5 times, so I might as well just open up the relationship to make it easier for them not to cheat on me anymore. Like all these unhealthy ass reasons for trying to add in non-monogamy or non-conventional aspects to a relationship, but you're coming at that with the same unhealthy narratives that you had of monogamy in the first place. So all you're doing is jumping from one unhealthy extreme to the next unhealthy extreme.
Yeah.
So again, job security for me, because I specialize in working with those type of relationships. So go ahead, continue to fuck up and come on down and pay me for my time. But do it for real and intentionally and healthily, and really explore it and talk about it before you dive into it. Don't just be saying shit to say shit or thinking like it's like a child and you can use it to save your relationship. Like, don't do that.
Speaking of which, I realized we haven't been here in a couple weeks. Hey, this motherfucker's licensed now. Like niggas have made accomplishments.
I have extra letters to my names.
Yeah.
So welcome to death row, bitches.
Put the fucking respect on that bitch. Now you better than me, boy. I got a little bit of time, because let you motherfuckers know. Ask me, don't tell me shit. Just well, I thought, hey, you think what you think.
Fuck what you thought.
Yeah, I respect what you. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Nah, in the regular world, I am a civilian. I don't know anything about anything. I have nothing to say.
God, I'm really trying to get a head start on that, because man, I don't want y'all to tell, like, I'm trying to be a good friend, a good, whatever. But it's like, hey, I do this shit in my real life. Shut the fuck up. Like, shut up.
People have been thinking I'm like being pessimistic or whatever label they want to throw on it to try and disregard my perspective. It's like, I deal with this stuff every day. You don't get to see the unhealthy narratives behind this that I saw before I even finished reading the entire post. You liked it and posted it and put a little think piece under it, which lets me know that you and I are not, no disrespect, but you and I are not thinking on the same wavelength. You have your perspective and you're entitled to that. But I can debunk this in about 3 different statements before you even finish with your whole thought process. Like, this is not coming from a healthy place. Your attachment style is probably really crappy, and it ain't going to be the secure attachment style. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, I've definitely learned, like, just as of late, just like the real reason. Like, I used to say it a lot, but just like the more you go through it, it's like, oh yeah, there's a definite reason why you can't really be that person for people that know. And it's like, this is just not we're not in the same relationship, like, for what I'm saying to like hit. You're not really looking for, like, let me take it back. Like, there's some people who like are looking for, direction and looking for a little bit of like a real genuine opinion, but some motherfuckers is looking to vent. And I swear for God, the doors of the church are fucking closed, bro. Go to hell. Like, it's over with. Rapture hit. I'm not Vent City.
The doors of the church don't exist. We non-religious over here. There is no church for you to come to and lay your burdens down.
Synagogue, cave, field,
mosque, none of that.
You can go in the field and get naked, like, just not over in my field.
Yeah,
you get naked in the field.
Psychedelics are becoming very popularized and utilized within the space of mental health. Go find you a shaman, an actual shaman, not these white people that dive into the space and try to monetize it and act all spiritual because they got a little Viking braid and some beads and some flowy clothing. They tell you that they're anyway. Go somewhere and go on a little guided ayahuasca trip or something and let that shit out. Whatever you need to do, but don't come over here unless you got some money per hour to do it. Then I'll provide the space for you. But other than that, it ain't free.
The more people talk about that, it seems like a worthwhile experience when you're ready for it. I feel like some people is jumping into it because they got money or whatever, and it's providing something. I know we haven't been here to cover a couple things in a few weeks, but like the ayahuasca trip has, leaned me into, and I really thought we would never have to, not never, but they just never let this shit die. Like Will Smith talked in his book about ayahuasca, and I just feel like it should have told him something different. Because whatever it told him to go back. And it's just, I know y'all talked about this a lot. I'm not gonna stay here long, but it's just on my motherfucking birthday, my nigga. Like, of all the things, like it was so intentional. So whatever ayahuasca doing, I just feel like you got to be you got to have your fucking antennas up. Because I feel like he got a lot of lessons. He talked about it in the book. He learned a lot of shit on that trip. I just feel like there was something that he left there that should say, get the fuck.
But learning and application are two totally different journeys.
That's a fucking bar, because
there's a lot of people that have put in a lot of work to learn about where they are coming from and learn about the things that are hindrances to them or triggers or this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to applying that shit,
but you know what? You know what? I don't know what the fuck, because you know what? Will should be real. Like, you don't ever see Will on his fucking social media until he's fucking in a country I can't pronounce, doing some cool shit that I can't do because I'm not rich. So
he never leaves. He's never home.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't know what the fuck they do. And I think they just kind of
they be in their own little world.
Yeah.
Will stays in the pool house.
That's a good point.
Like on Fresh Prince, but the difference is the pool house these days is the rest of the world away from Los Angeles.
I respect that. I think, you know what? Yeah, the nigga said, shut this table down and leave me the fuck alone.
Do they still have that show?
I don't know. I don't know.
It got real quiet after the whole August Alsina situation.
Oh, then maybe they do. I don't know. I know I don't know. The show, I think initially I was like a fan. Like I was into the whole like mental health shows and black people
speaking about vulnerability and things of that nature.
Yeah, but then it got real fucking it just turned into a space for y'all to like have clips where y'all, instead of when I used to have posts, and it was just shit that sounded cute but wasn't really saying nothing.
But
that's one of my just biggest pet peeves. So I just called
it. I feel like that's the struggle or bias of not having a professional in the space to help with the conversation, because it makes me think of like not just that space, but I've been to other, I won't say group therapy because there's no actual therapist there until I walk in the room, but people are there just venting, a process group or a healing circle, things of that nature that people have, which are great. You're providing spaces within the community where people can come together and talk about a common topic and like vent and express and bounce ideas off of each other and some sort of group addressing or healing. But if there ain't no professional in the space, the conversations can really end up missing areas which could provide growth and healing for people, because then it just becomes a lot of venting and spewing of perspectives that are really just, it's mulligan stew. Let's throw all of this shit in the pot, but we don't really have a direction with what we're doing, how we're going, and don't know how it's going to benefit us. We just feel good enough to get that shit out of our system and have somebody else's silliness validate our own.
That's one thing I said. I had made a video and I don't think I posted it yet because I was trying to make it funnier, but I might still post it because it was like something I had an idea that I didn't finish it. But the gist of it is that like, as somebody in this space, I'm in the mental health space, but also in this pod space, I definitely sometimes like agree with the conversation of like, maybe these mics was a bad idea. I really, really like this. I enjoy doing this. It's fun. It covers a couple spaces for me. you know, it's a hangout space. People is grown, you don't hang out a lot. So like I get to cover that space. I get to talk, get my thoughts off. It's expressive, get my little creative juices flowing, all that jazz. But boy, goddamn, do I see y'all up here. And from a variety of spaces. It's like what you just said, like reminded me of this shit I saw even the other day. And it was like on some because you know the religious relationship shit, holy fuck, that's such a neat like relationship shit in and of itself. But the religious relationship niche bag is some crazy shit that has been fucking and you know I see it a lot. I do see it a lot on that, like, you know, I mean and I'm not, and I promise y'all I love us, but these motherfucking black love, yo, them shits be, it be like, all right, okay, all right, okay, god damn it, we were fuck like 2 or 3 things ago, we could have worked it out there. Y'all have now jumped into some shit. I saw some shit the other day, and it was such a fucking journey. That shit I was talking about, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, and it was like this couple talking, and they were discussing like it was like how he had expressed like, you know, how you talk is wild. And in the quote, it was like something said like, it wasn't what you said, it was the spirit behind what you said. Now that in and of itself is a very corny way to place it, but it definitely, it got into like her responding like, you know, that stung, that hurt me. And it was real fucking preachy how she said it.
It's because she was weaponizing it to not take accountability for what he was saying.
And I'd be impressed a little bit at this point, because the way it was flipped into walking on eggshells, and I was like, fam,
I'm not impressed.
I was like, fam,
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in us. Not to I'm gonna have a slight couple second misogyny rant.
It's misogyny.
We have no balls. We don't call people on their shit because it's not hard to be like, I can understand your perspective, but what you're doing right now is trying to weaponize this shit against me because you're call people out on their shit. They do the crying and the flipping, and we just be like, I understand. You right. And we don't like, no, motherfucker, that's not at all. I see what you're trying to do.
So that right there is what I think, like what you said, is there sometimes need to be somebody honestly in the space in some form of fashion to kind of go, hey, like I see what you're saying, but that's not exactly what
that's not the whole story you paint right now.
But that's not even what you expressed. Like what they said was, if I'm using the terms right, like it's not what you said. It's this, like it was like, it's the spirit behind which means I don't give a fuck how you said it. I understand what and why you're saying it, because y'all, you know,
I know you understand this because what I'm saying, albeit authentic, is a play out of y'all book that y'all use on a regular basis. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. That's a playbook out of y'all. It's a play out of y'all playbook on a regular basis.
But see,
so I know you comprehend what I'm saying. So don't try and.
But I think that's the dangerous part of this, because it wasn't simply how she said it. That nigga said like, bro, like I understand what you're saying. You're not finna manipulate me, like motherfucker. Like
what she did.
Yes, and I think that's one thing. Like, you know, kind of what I said last episode. Like, yo, niggas got to be a little more vocal. And I don't know, man. I know we all have to figure this out in some way or another, but learn to take the L, because I feel like it benefits everybody. It's not just a make the bitch suffer shit. It's like these motherfuckers, nobody learns anything if there's never like a bit of a fucking tough push of like, yo, that shit's crazy. Because like what you're saying, I don't give a fuck how nice you said it. The purpose behind what you're saying is this over here. Like that shit is not whatever the fuck you saying. I'm not a goof. And some shit, you know, I'm not even trying to say just promote fucking mad fucking what's the word I'm looking for? You know, distrust or anything like that. But it's like, no, man, I'm not dumb. Like you said that for this, and this to get to this goal. That's not what the fuck I'm on. That's crazy, bro. Like
you just disregarded everything that I said to try and enable your perspective to be the perspective.
Am I joke to you? Like, goddamn, like this.
So I'm pussy.
Yeah, like, and yo, I like, yeah, and honestly, I know it's a lot, and I'm here to like, you know, dismantle all the fucking dangerous picture, all the cool shit. I'm fucking with y'all, but some of that shit, am I pussy? Because like, yo, what at this point you fucking with me? Like, what's that fucking that little kid meme? I am a man, and like, yeah, like it. I'm
grown.
I'm gonna do so much changing, but like I am what I am, and like we're gonna have to understand. Understanding goes both ways, and you trying it right now. You trying it like a motherfucker. What's wrong with you?
And I don't like it.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
A lot. And it's got to be equally as much wrong with me because I actually was letting this shit slide.
Yeah, that's boy.
Accountability for us.
No, for fucking show. I think niggas gotta like, and I say me, I'm niggas. Niggas definitely gotta get
It's me.
Yeah,
I'm niggas.
Oh, I'm for sure. Like this one right here, I'm finna say I'm for sure niggas. Niggas gotta stop giving a fuck about being the bad guy. Boy, man, that shit'll keep a nigga. Boy,
I can resonate with that.
You
trying to wait till you get in this seat. Not only trying to maintain the image of being the nice, forthright man, but also the emotionally intelligent individual because you are a mental health worker and all this other stuff. So many labels and things that you have to navigate around. Like, I have to maintain this, so I can't just be as belligerently authentic as I would like to be right now because insert different hats that I have to wear.
I want y'all to understand, and like this has been explained, but that is one of my main philosophies about this pod. Y'all be asking like, what the fuck is the purpose? I want y'all to know, nigga, like I'm a person. And granted, like, there's a couple of y'all that have caught it, and I'm slow walking it because y'all niggas not y'all. I promise y'all, I fuck with them, but y'all not finna turn me into one of these soft spoken niggas. I'm not him. So like, I can give you the game. I'm very much here to have the conversations, but also I see y'all and I see the traction y'all get on the bullshit. So don't blame me, blame you. I want to make it, and like I post the cool shit. Me and him be having these discussions. I get some really cool mental health shit. It'd be like, whew. I post some bullshit. You niggas go nuts. So whatever the fuck. But I definitely, I just don't fully. I'm definitely trying to beat the matrix and find a career where I feel like I can, be myself and do something good in society. Make a little bit of money. But yeah, fuck y'all. That shit crazy. Cause I can't believe you said that. If we being completely honest, nigga, we can shorten this shit up in it. Like you want 20 something? Nah, nigga, I can get this shit down to 5 fucking sessions. Say what you said again. Now let's talk about it. Now, you bullshit. We can get this shit. I can wrap this shit the fuck up today, right now. Fuck is you what?
You'll figure out how to do that within the space without it sounding the way that you would like it to sound.
And I'm talking to y'all adults because right now I'm cool with the children. That's my bag. Like I'm cool with, like, we got it. Like I understand them. We have our, but y'all want to fucking adults want to talk so like, all right, keep, because I hate when, man, I don't hate when y'all say it because I want to be but I'd be like, what you really want to talk? Because being this motherfucker asking me no shit.
There is a group of people, there's a population of people out there that actually will come to you and gravitate to you more because that's part of your style. Because there's people out there that they do want that.
There's niggas. Niggas want fucking niggas. Hey, yo, that's one of my other gripes. And I'm not sure if I'm fucking true, but I know what I see. And so if you see something else, goddamn it, send it to me and I will take it back. But you know what? I follow a lot of the mental health shit. I follow a lot of the black men mental health shit. And I be saying, why the fuck does it look like it's only us kicking our own asses? Like everybody kicking our asses and everybody kicking everybody else's ass. I get that. But like when I look at the dude, and I don't even be on like white man, but even there fucking everybody was a Marine way because those are the only niggas who could, like, all of them niggas were special forces and then became businessmen. Yeah, and then became therapy. I don't even rock with their brand of everything they saying, but the core thing does have a line of you have to start really kicking your own ass. Like it's the real healing. The, oh shit, this fucking was bleeding and now it hurts and now it's sore and now I have to change up some shit. I got a limp. I got to walk a little different. It ain't no niggas going like healed and fucking, I'm very, it don't have to be a fucking laborious process all the time. But like, I just noticed it's only niggas that be doing the mental health shit and it's like real self-reflective and fuck yourself up. Every time I see it, it's like, yes, you're better, you're healed, you're loved. We didn't get there yet, ma'am. We are skipping fucking steps. What's up with y'all?
I
I'm
mean,
confused by that as fuck. Cause it's like if a nigga get to his fucking super duper point, he's fucking peeled back some shit. You're never healed, but you're healing. He's done some really outrageous shit. He a real like brand new nigga. Y'all brand newness is always like, I'm not getting kicked. I'm not getting my ass kicked anymore in life. I'm not being soft anymore. You was never soft. You've been a dickhead. Why aren't y'all never dickheads? Y'all never dickheads? Dickhead.
I'm not doing this anymore. You were the one doing this to you.
Yeah.
But you're going to explore it and find a way to justify it being environments or situations. I think because we have to not just survey environments, but also survey ourselves, that when we are doing the healing, we'll be more introspective, whereas the other side may pay attention more to the circumstances and situations than they do themselves.
But y'all acting like y'all not the fucking '08 presidency. I started this shit. Hair was black. Suits fit me tight. I was smiling and shit.
Hooping.
Fucking, singing Marvin Gaye and shit. Got to the rest of this shit. Wrapped this fucking term up. Hair fucking white. Damn near. I ain't smiled for real. I'm fucking tired.
You know, when you saw all that stuff come back, when he left, been gone, world been on fire ever since. Hey everybody, how's it going? Mr. President. No, it's not my title anymore.
And don't y'all say no fucking Michelle shit. We talking about the goddamn presidency. Michelle was a rider. And y'all be posting that shit like y'all ain't no motherfucking Michelle's.
No, they're not Michelle's because I want princess treatment or it doesn't go at all. Them the type of postage y'all be posting. So y'all not Michelle's.
Hey, I kiss my ass. I'm standing. Hey, I'm supporting niggas being this whatever. I'm a Barack. I done wrote it. All these goddamn notes I done write. Like, yeah, I'm him a little bit. I got shit.
I mean, you can't go gray. I mean, the beard can go gray.
Oh, this motherfucker, man. Oh yeah, this motherfucker. When this shit go, I'm in. I'm so tired of you. Like I saw a fucking thing. I love my OGs, man. I'm like, I'm a really big proponent of being around and engaging in like, OGs and like, soaking up game but you niggas, come on, bro. Like you niggas was at Watch Stacks. Why your shit cold black? Like I didn't come here for this. You look ridiculous. I'm not doing that. I want y'all niggas to under fucking stand. I joke with my dad about that. Like he's got his white beard now, but like he missed a little bit of his silver fox hair. And I was like, man, you have no idea. He didn't believe me. I was like, there is a fucking group. Like you you think you knocking them down now. Like that fucking salt and pepper phase. It's every age. Like you would have to like, you're not an ugly man. Like you good looking brother, Pop. Like would have been beating the motherfuckers off and then you're still in that when you like 40, like in the 40, 50s, like you're still like your body still hasn't betrayed you yet. So if you keep it together,
if you're treating it right.
Yeah, you treating it right. You fucking in shape and got the salt. Get the fuck away from me. Don't even. It better not be
mine already.
Who touched this fucking thermostat? Everybody out. Not even. You touch the thermostat, it immediately teleports you out the fucking house because you're playing with the wrong. That's what the fuck happens when you. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm not. Mine already started. I already know where some of my grays is, and people be mad because I embrace. Yes, I am approaching 40. I am a couple of years away from there, and I don't care. It's not a bad thing because I'm treating my body right and I'm aging wonderfully. I don't look like I'm about to be 40 at all, so I'm appreciative of it. So I have no problem embracing it, salt and pepper included. When it comes, hey.
And I think
grandpa game tight out here, just cat daddy. Don't just when you see me in the streets.
Yeah, I don't have no problem like thinking about like 40 because I realize now like I had fun like in my 20s, but like I don't like them now. Like I don't like them.
I didn't have a lot of fun at all. I haven't had a lot of fun yet, but I did.
Well, that's a good point because when I see like what I think fun looks like when I finally got all my shit together, I might not have really had a lot of fun. That's a whole nother thing. That's a good point. But I look at like 20-year-old people now. Like I had this thought the other day. Like I have old nigga thoughts. Like I just like I'm very much so in my 30s. Cause like I was just putting away some weights and I just couldn't. It took me so long to like in my mind, it took me so long. It took me like a couple minutes, but that was too long. But it's like, young nigga couldn't have been no more than like, I give him, if he was 21 and he just had done like a terrible set, it was terrible form, and it was just the mere window flexing. And I was like, holy fuck, I'm old. Because I had such a, what are you doing? I had such a, what the fuck are you doing? Thought the energy was just, nigga, like it was terrible. I felt
That's part of the therapist coming out
oh,
too, because you start to look at behaviors,
young man,
and you start analyzing it, not just as an elder, but also as a mental health professional, and be like, what is wrong with you?
I was like, yo,
what delusions are going on in your mind right now to where you thought that this, hey, come here.
No, yeah, that's what I'm like. I'm not there yet, but I felt it. I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get, come here. I get it now. Cause I'm
in my mind, I'm old school OG, where I just like see the dudes that take their shirt off, and like you fluffy like me, like you got a little muscle, but well, really, I'll be in better shape than them, but you still see yourself flexing in the mirror. And I don't want to demean you in your progress because I don't know where you started from, but when I see you flexing with no shirt on after a terrible set, and it's all like an ego flex, I just want to just fucking hate you and right on your back. Get out the goddamn mirror. And they're flexing nothing. What the hell is wrong with you?
I felt it brewing, man. Like I felt it coming. Boy, come here. What the fuck is what? Hey. And like then like I think that's, and like I can, or at least in my mind, some people like, you know, I might be taking liberties assuming what you're doing, but there's a little different energy than y'all who are taking your progress pictures. Like go off, like get your shit together,
fine,
track your shit. I was here
recording your videos and all of that because you want to be a fitness content creator. Okay, but whatever.
Some of the ones who be doing like like, yo, you're not there yet. It's not a problem to get there. It's not a problem to whatever. I just be going to like the motivator, because it's like I be looking at those and like, see, y'all be the ones that be coming in here wasting space. You be gone in 3 months because you
somebody between the ages of 15 and 24.
But see, you know what's crazy?
Just
the hot douchebag spot is really that fucking 19 to 20, because the kids being there fucking, they just trying to double up on what they did in practice. I don't know what the fuck a bench press is. I be fucking with them. I saw these two like maybe 2 weeks ago. You could tell they was, I remember what it looked like to be like a little high school freshman. I was like, oh, these niggas might be somebody. They was doing the workouts right and shit and focused. I was like, oh yeah,
that I'm okay with.
Yeah,
you learning, you figuring it out, you serious, you did it. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, but a little, you know, little douchey McGee's like, and then like here's the motherfuckers like my cousin made content and he be in there naked, but he's strong as shit. I can't even fucking diss him because he's strong than a motherfucker. Little naked nigga all the time, just being there, just butt ass like yo man, like
I've been there.
Put your fucking clothes on.
Granted, when I was naked in the gym. This at the gym that I trained at when I was fighting. So I would lift in the shit that I'm gonna do my kickboxing or jujitsu practice.
Oh no, he go in there like and it's a slow it's a workout nigga process. Like I'm in there in my stuff, and niggas say pump cover, he mean it, and all of a sudden you sitting there, you know, you dap him up, whatever. If we not working out together, whatever. When I catch him in there, boy, I fuck around 3 or 4 sets later. Hey, where your motherfucking clothes at? Where the fuck is your clothes at? You just own this equipment naked.
What's that soundbite?
Yeah, where your clothes? Where your clothes at? Like they could just be in there, just start to like, boy, your nipples out, like your whole body just out and about. Like you just be like this all the time, just holding the conversation. I'm like, all right, man, fuck it.
A part of me can't be completely mad. Because when I get it back, I'm gonna be a little bit more naked too.
No, here's the thing. The thing that you can't,
a little bit more naked.
You can't knock the nigga because it'd be like the nigga built like a motherfucker. So it's like, all right, man. Well, shit. If it's
but there has to be a certain level of decorum that comes with that responsibility. You definitely can't be douchey or in douchey situations with that. Justifiable or not, if you do have the body, but sometimes it's just like, hey, man. I applaud you for getting to this point in your life and in your journey, whether you did it natty or not. But
That's
Don't be a dickhead.
Well, y'all be having encyclopedia conversations about that shit in the fucking on the little fitness pages, and I'll never understand it because like I'm not trying to be like a super proponent of steroids and PEDs or whatever, but like everybody know if you're like into fitness that like the big pantheon like you they all so everybody kind of got to it at some point, like
Yeah,
especially in the more recent eras, like absolutely. So it's like
you did something.
yeah, so why you shitting on them niggas? Like what?
Well,
Like I guess there's a new dude. I can't remember his name, but he's growing on fucking social media, and I see him a lot, like as memes and everything. And I've seen his content. I don't see nothing wrong with dog. He works out. He does his commentary. He seems like a rather chill dude, even in the workouts. And they be just like fucking like an analyzing. He's not fucking steroids. And it's like, well, if he's planning to be a bodybuilder,
you're
and
gonna kind of have to.
yeah, at a certain point, there's a certain size that you just don't hit naturally. The work they have to do is regardless, but like,
And I'll be a little honest. As you age, it gets harder. Like I don't contemplate steroids, but I've looked at pro hormones and I've looked at stuff that are more on the natural side. It's not synthetics, but you have pro hormones and things of that nature. You have peptides, which are starting to become more popular because peptides are like very much so natural aspects of. You get like steroidal results without it being actual steroids, and they have a number of different peptides that you can take to help with anything. Hair loss, relubricating the joints, and your joints becoming stronger than they were before. It doesn't have to be just like aesthetics of getting huge.
I'm here for that joint shit.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different things that you can take that are derived from natural, actual substances that are nothing like steroids that can give you the same results. So as you age, some of that stuff is necessary and okay because our stereotypical lifestyle, just as fat, lazy Americans, like sarcopenia, we are losing muscle at a faster rate than any other men in history because we're more sedentary. Our food is just as synthetic as AI images and BBLs. So you're going to need something to help yourself out a little bit just to age better as you get older. So I'm not against it, but don't abuse it and don't be a dickhead if you do use the shit.
But yeah,
and definitely don't talk shit about somebody else when your ass is on the keyboard right now.
I have to say, like
you just got off your Twitch live stream and you got some fast food and bumps on your face right now.
Niggas will say that shit like, and then like a Ronnie Coleman fucking post. Like Ronnie was
naturally gifted, but Ronnie was
a dog his whole time. But like when Ronnie started, when we like 8-time Mr. Olympia Ronnie, when that nigga was fucking pushing,
the bloat.
Yeah,
the steroid bloat gut.
Yeah, no, buddy was fucking 290 of fucking straight. Are you on drugs, folks?
Absolutely. But again, I've been doing this and I've been winning professionally for almost a decade. That doesn't even account for the years I've been doing this thing. I'm aging. I have to do something.
Oh yeah, y'all just wild. Like when I see that, it confuses me with people who are like into fitness and know like certain parts of the fitness shit. You ain't got no fucking choice. Those niggas, yeah, and the Kai Greens, the fucking Phil Heaths, all the motherfuckers. Like you just can't maintain that level of size. It's not the Arnold era no more. I don't know. I mean, this is not even the fitness pop, but it's y'all just niggas just like it don't make sense. I'm here for all the bullshit on the internet, but I want y'all to like have like y'all just having points that don't have no motherfucking point.
It's not a point if it's uninformed.
Yeah,
it's a unmitigated perspective or opinion. And a lot of people say silly shit just because being a troll can be just as lucrative and popular as being informed, more so in some regard. So people just be saying shit just because they want to get some clicks and likes on their comment or whatever the case is from their burner account that has a picture of some random meme.
Or nothing. Because I've seen, it's like I said, we have a couple that are still kind of doing the traction thing. Y'all with the fucking, I mean, whatever. The internet is, it's not real, so you can do what you want. But it's just like, man, y'all be having a lot of conversations from weird pages with no face, and then y'all be talking back to these niggas. That's what blow me is y'all be fucking going at it with, Kiesel Lord 1000. Like once you got 4 or 5 fucking numbers in your fucking name, you're not a real person.
I don't go back and forth with people that know me.
No, yeah. Hey, look. After look, y'all. If you've paid attention, you see it. You niggas got a week or so. I like it because it's in the notifications. You got a week or so to catch me responding back until y'all start to get dumb. Soon as you get dumb, you can see the whatever fucking post. Soon as that shit take it, I'm not engaging in this.
You might get a day out of me.
Yeah, you want like a real CNN conversation, man. Look, I got a whole shit you can pull up. I'll let anybody in this bitch. Like, if you want to come and have it, we could talk about it here. If you think I'm not doing that shit with a stranger,
no,
about nothing.
Officially, we can come on. We are live again. You can come in real time and comment. But on the Instagrams,
Yeah, that shit wild. Cause boy, I'm not gonna lie. I've been looking, at least the ones that pop up on the notification, but y'all niggas be in that motherfucker arguing. Y'all in that shit arguing.
Oh, you mad?
Y'all wanna
you real man?
It's fucking, and I mean they are having a time. Like, well, I'm starting to recognize fucking little profile pictures because you motherfuckers in here every day. And man, I like my personal page staying fucking loser numbered because that's what killing me is I go back to the fucking nigga page and they be looking like my shit. I'm like, bro, it's 200 people up here. Why the fuck none of y'all know each other? Y'all don't know. You don't know none of these people. This is fucking Charles from Connecticut. Like, why the fuck are you talking to him?
Hey, I'll be honest. There's some of these pages with K's next to their numbers that also be on some goofy shit too. Like, you got a large platform. And based on the comments that you share and how you argue and people, I don't see how you got that platform because you're not that good looking. You're not that smart. You're dusty.
Hey, I don't know. I had a conversation a couple days ago about like platforms and how to grow. I'm like, I'm not gonna hold you, man. I just be throwing shit at a wall. I'm like, there's people out here and I respect them. They know how to my analogy has always been there are people who, and I don't know, no disrespect, don't want nobody to be all triggered by guns, whatever. But there are people who know how to load that one fucking thing up and do a what was that shit? Fucking Extraordinary Gentleman. They can fucking,
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yeah, they can do Sean Connery, load that motherfucker up, pip the ace, pipping the ace at 100 yards. I don't do that shit. I load that motherfucking minigun up, and if you give me enough time, I'll put a couple rockets in that bitch, and I'm gonna fire this motherfucker out, and whatever hits. That shit'll say 30 views, 1,000, 20,000, 800, and 1,000. So I don't fucking know because y'all are weird, and I have long motherfuckers y'all really think I be sitting up here posting for you as soon as I make it and I go I'm posting that bitch. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. It's you can catch me like I think a little bit to post some shit that like has some substance. But the funny shit, boy, as soon as that shit make me in my brain, I make it and fuck y'all. The effort is in the time it takes me to make it. And after that, y'all can kiss me right up under these balls.
Well, bitch, you tickled me.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. I can't explain. I'm so glad people stop asking me that. What is this? Fuck you. It's funny to me. If you ain't get it, move around. I don't got fuck that. I'm not. What the fuck? It's funny. If you don't see it, then I know what I will not be talking to you about.
You talking about the salt and pepper and the gray and all that. You ain't got it externally, but that language, that's uncle language. That's salt, pepper, gray beard language.
I'm in there. What the fuck?
I don't care about none of that shit.
Yeah, I don't get it. That's good enough. That's good for me. I'm gonna put you right over here.
You ain't getting it, and I ain't got it to help you get it. I don't even give a damn no more.
You need to show me some shit you didn't understand. All right, put you right over here. We don't never got to talk about that shit again. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't care to help you get to where I'm at.
Watch this. And hey, this is what I realized, like, but I'm still Himothy because y'all be doing a lot of good. I have my little petty to myself moments because I be in the stories and you motherfuckers ain't got no like this motherfucker ain't got no style. Like this shit is not funny. This shit is not entertaining. This shit was not that good a story. All right, I know. All right, cool. All
I
right.
just look. I just look.
Yeah, what was one of them fucking memes where it was like, you motherfuckers gotta be paying attention. I be, boy, this motherfucking finger be pop, 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 get the fuck out of here. It sound like that ring. Pop, move it around. Shit is not cool. And another thing, because I'm out of shit to say, so I'm just fucking winging it. I'm not in a bunch, and I'm not even asking for no, but y'all be in the close friends posting regular shit. Who the fuck is in behind? You're a regular person. You could have that's a regular meme. Y'all don't be.
Some people are posting stuff that they are worried that others will see and judge them for, so they put it in their close friends, like they, you know, and it's like, this, be yourself. This is a regular thought that you could have just expressed. If people look at it, it's like, say for me, yes, I am a licensed therapist, and I may post some shit about whatever the fuck, and somebody could easily be like, yeah, therapist, and you, yes, because I'm human and I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm still a person, although educated and informed and achieved.
Y'all be blowing me because y'all be putting like, it'll be like a meme, the fucking quotes, and then you post, I guess this was the heavy hitting quote in the fucking close friends. And you gonna fuck that nigga tomorrow. So what the fuck is the, shut up. It ain't nothing funny in here.
It ain't no titty. Well, what a bitches? What a bitches in the titties and
that's
shit.
What it used to be. It used to be lit in this motherfucker. It ain't even, I'm not even looking for that. Y'all niggas not even funny in this bit. It's nothing in here. Niggas too. Y'all be posting shit. Y'all be posting fucking like,
it's quite a few green circles that I see, which means I'm apparently a part of some close friends, and I ain't never expected to see nothing. But then I look up and be like, why you put me in here? Because I don't see nothing. I ain't never seen nothing. It ain't never been lit. I'll be missing everything. Everybody knows what I double click and like on, apparently, but don't nobody post nothing that I can see. So you nosy and you know what I'm doing.
It's
but
like
you
three
ain't
motherfuckers who's is funny as fuck. Y'all be funny in that bitch. So
people that's really funny, like they gonna post it regularly. They ain't gotta post it.
Like, yeah, but see, when they see, I respect them because like when they be funny, it's like, oh, this is a person. I feel privileged to be in here because this is some real life shit you just did. But it's funny to them. Okay, I see why you couldn't post this. I'm cool with that. That makes fucking sense.
Right.
Rest of y'all be just, you got no fucking image. Don't nobody know you, baby. Like, what the fuck? Oh, nobody know you. In
that bugs me when people be having their page private for no reason. Like, don't nobody really care about you like that to where you gotta have your page private like that.
Yeah, what y'all hiding from? Who are you? Motherfucker be private page with 100 followers. I'm not following you back. What the fuck?
You ain't posting nothing that anybody really, really needs to see. Just be yourself and post whatever the fuck you want and leave caution to the wind like the rest of us.
I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck y'all scared of. I done lived through a pandemic. Every other week I'm not scared of fucking Instagram. Y'all niggas crazy.
Cancel culture, all of that.
That shit ain't real.
Being a black man.
Everybody is back. Kanye just broke the internet again. None of that shit exists. Kanye just everything in his hard drive unloaded, and the internet went nuts. The fucking canceling don't exist.
Duval ain't went nowhere. Boosie ain't went nowhere.
Every single person is back. Boosie on a weekly. Vlad and Boosie got the best fucking goddamn content shit going on. Boosie done showed us his house. Talked about how he may one day accept his daughter, other day don't. This one, I'm gonna cut this motherfucker off because he don't keep the Boosie fade. Canceling not real. You niggas, that shit don't exist. Fuck y'all.
Cancel culture is so fake that Elon was able to buy X,
which is also dumb.
He was cancelable at one point in time, and now he owns the platform.
Y'all was gonna cancel a nigga who's over $1 billion? That nigga said, "I'm bringing back free speech," and they was like, "He's gonna," because the cancel. I said the cancel motherfuckers. And I don't know. After this, I don't know. I ain't got nothing else for y'all. But like, that's one thing. The cancel motherfuckers. That's one thing I really feel like we gotta. If there's like an exchange that you could take from the fucking what's that shit? What they call the right? Because they get to it. Them niggas have a feeling, and you get some shit moving. I don't agree with them, but they are motivated to get some shit done, even if it's dastardly evil. And we be up here mad at fucking Elon Musk. So they tweet him or X him on the platform he owns.
Right.
About shut the fuck up.
To that point, I don't want to hear shit about cancel culture, which anytime I go into Planet Fitness, Fox News is blaring right there in front of the other. And that has to be got that Fox News has to be the worst news on God's green earth. And it is sitting there in every Planet Fitness that I go to, right in front of the cardio machine. So if them motherfuckers can have a platform to talk about the most dumbest right wing bullshit, I know cancel culture does not exist because they say some shit that is easily actually cancelable on a regular basis. There's been a lot of anti-black narratives that have come out of Fox News. I couldn't shit as much bullshit comes out of there. And I'm talking about with the run. You can give me an old Tommy's chili burger. I'm still not gonna have as much shit coming out of me as comes out of Fox News.
Oh no! Salute to my amazing, outstanding, just unparalleled HBCU education. Word to all you poli sci majors out there. When I had to do that, we had to do this assignment where she made us really analyze Fox News and CNN. I was like, oh yeah, the internet is where I'm gonna get my motherfucking news at, because that's at the time, in the early ages of
back in my day,
the 09s and the 08s,
the days of
and
the worldwide internet,
the internet was
the World Wide Web, as we used to call it.
You could find some unbiased opinions on that bitch. Yeah, because them motherfuckers, not nobody give a fuck over there. But yeah, man, we made it to we didn't really even do a lot of grandstanding, but I don't know, man. We made it to 300, and I don't know, if you want to do a thing, you can do a thing. I have no fucking background in any of this shit I'm doing, and here we are, man. Fucking
back on live, you dog asshole.
Figured that shit out. Let's see if I can figure this out. It sounds. I'm not gonna put this on. Oh, damn!
Speaking of Fox News,
yeah, business, Purdue Global. I ain't never went there, but
they recruited me for a little bit.
Yes. Again, man. I know Back on 74 is fire. Go listen to this album. I know these niggas at Jungle. They want to, put us in some shit. I'm not doing all these coordinated dance moves, but they got a lot of cool black people in this shit. I feel like they fuck with us. We'll be back with more stuff. Thanks for listening. Thanks for participating. Kenny's Kenny, the fucking the OG himself, legend. Talking sports shit, touchdowns and tangents. I don't know, man. Support your dogs. Salute to the Good News Gang for figure this out. Yeah, man. Bye.
Yeah,
What are you doing?